guys, welcome back to another video, and today it is a negative one, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail. The amp is going back in for repairs. I spoke too soon. I literally filmed my cinema room tour video and then maybe 2 days after that, all went pear-shaped again. If you don't know, last year I actually did put my amp in for a repair at Richer Sounds, and it actually went in for a full repair, had a board change. They changed two of the boards, I think, the audio board and the thingy board, the input board, you know, with all the HDMI ports on, and it's going in again. So they are going to be picking it up on Thursday the 10th of the month. They were going to pick it up on the Monday, but I'm away Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so I'm not around, of course, for that. So they're going to be picking it up and going in for repair again, which puts a pause on, of course, the entire watching movie experience in this room. But I wanted to see if I could record it on the beginning of this video now, and then, you know, this video, then we'll do another video following up, like what happened, the outcome after they've repaired it. So this is all going to be documenting the entire like packaging and getting it sent off, of course. So let me explain to you what's kind of happening a little bit, and then I'll try and replicate that, of course, in a little bit. Basically, whenever I go to watch a film straight away, and it happened the first time I watched the first Terminator movie, so put the film in as normal, sat down to watch it, and then the audio is fine in terms of the music, the sound effects, a lot of the channeling is fine. What isn't fine, however, is the voice. So that channel of when someone's speaking, talking, singing, whatever they're doing, it kind of just goes all funny and like robot-y, a bit like a Dalek. But then what throws me off is, you know, the actual music maybe, or the actual sound effects, winds, you know, cars, whatever it is. That's fine. No issues there at all. It's only on when someone's talking, like, as I say, like a Dalek. So I'm going to just choose a random Blu-ray. We'll just go, what's this one? This is us. Of course I picked one. That was a brand new sealed one. So we'll go with this one, and we will give this a shot, and hopefully we can replicate it, because it's hard to replicate, because sometimes it'll happen middle of the film, and then, well, you know, I can't show that then. Another thing, though, that I've seen fixes it, is basically all I've got to do is just go on the side of the Denon amp, and then it works. I honestly don't know. You know, is it to do with, obviously did the cinema room thing and I moved it from that corner to there. Since then, really, it's kind of been temperamental. Some films it'll happen, some films it won't. I 100% guarantee that when I try and do this now, it's not going to work. Because these things don't, do they? But yeah, we'll give it a go. There we go. So put in the copy of This Is Us there. Oh no, this is Us. I'm watching the TV show This Is Us. This is 40. This is a good film though. If you've never seen this comedy film, right, it's fantastic.
A lot of people are RSVPing to your birthday party.
You sure you don't want to just do a joint birthday party?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna try Terminator, because that one clearly was all fine.
Hey, my turn.
Okay, so that was a bit of a fail then in terms of trying to replicate, obviously, the thing on Terminator. What I'll do is, obviously, we've got a week now until, it's a week today actually, that this needs to be packed up and will be collected. So over the next week, minus the 3 days that I'm away, I'll watch films, watch some stuff, and if it happens again, I'll just record it on my phone quickly, of course, and try and show you guys the issue. Back up the attic then. People who watch the Cinema Room Makeover would recognise this, of course. I'm up getting the denim box. Where is the denim box? Yes, today is the day that it is going back, and I need to package it all up. Of course, the start of the video, obviously, a couple of days ago, tried to replicate the issue and haven't been able to. So, granted, for those couple of days I was away, so I haven't really been able to fully test it because, as I say, I've been away, so I've not really got a chance. I do have a strong suspicion it is behind that bag and down there. That's where I think it is. So I need to move a lot of things to be able to get in there to have a look. So bear with me. And there we go, after some deliberation, and I caught my finger in something, we finally have the Denon amp box. First though, I am going to try and just do one film again, just to see if I can get it to, I want to get it on camera so that I can be like, it's an issue. Where is a film that I can try? I mean, it's happened with any other film before, so let's just do a random movie as we did earlier on. Last Christmas. I mean, not very relatable to the time of year, but my other half's favourite Christmas film. Here we go. Last Christmas is in. What is it though? Is there an amp? Is there a receiver? I think it's a receiver, but some people call it amp. I get there's some audio nuts out there that'll be really annoyed by that. But amp, receiver, whatever you want to call it, we all know what we mean. Here we go then. So let's see if this works or if we have some issues again. God, I caught my finger in between like a box and another box and... Oh, blinking stinks.
Again.
What do you mean again?
Did you follow me here?
Nah, it still works. Works fine. It's just annoying because I know what'll happen is if I'm not filming it and I go to watch a film, it would just cause a problem. So I'll still, you know, I'll send it off. Unfortunately, I don't have a video of it actually happening, which is what I wanted. But at the end of the day, Richer Sounds can do their detailed analysis and make sure. And of course, if they send it back to me and they do their analysis and it's fine, I plug it all back in, go to watch a film, and I get the same issue, I'll be the first to just grab my phone and film it as soon as. So it'll just be, yeah, it'll be annoying to go off. But I guess the benefit there is it could go off, they could do the testing, and they could find some issues. And that's what they should do, because there is issues. So, yeah, we'll put that up in a bit. But yeah, there we go. So now it's time then to take it all apart and box it up. Just when I bloody thought this room was all done. Good God. I think the only thing they need is literally the actual receiver, and that's it. No accessories, nothing. So it's just a case of unplugging everything here and away we go. What it does mean though is I'm gonna have to go through and figure out what all these ones are again, because all of my speakers are not labeled. Like I didn't label the cables because I didn't have nothing sticky to use. So yeah, we're gonna have to come up with some sort of solution for this. I don't use banana plugs. I probably should use banana plugs. Just never got around to getting them, and then you know what it is, once you've got something and it's just, it works. I don't need to get banana plugs because I don't change this out that often. Once it's all connected up, it's connected up, you know. Maybe I consider banana plugs now. If you don't know what banana plugs are, by the way, they're basically, you put them on the end of speaker cables. Instead of having just like the copper wires, you have like an actual plug, so you can plug them in, take them off, and more convenient. More for people who are switching out receivers all the time. But here we go. This is the receiver then, all unplugged, of course. Just check the email now to make sure that I've got everything in the box that's needed. They are coming today at, I'm going to watch on 1 o'clock. So, okay, so pretty straightforward. It's just got to be put in the box, take photos of it in the box, and also put the repair number on the box. So should be quite straightforward. Again, I've already done a video like this in the past, so it's a little bit annoying that I have to do the whole thing again. But here we are, I suppose. Right, so this is why you should always keep the original box, because as I say, it's just straightforward and easy. So I think what I'll do is I'll put this in there. All in the box. And there we go, all done, all packaged up, ready to go back to Richer Sounds. I've also had to put the return number on there, obviously hidden that for the video. And yeah, and now it's a case of waiting. We wait now to see what happens when it comes back. And if, you know, if we get a good response, hopefully we get a good response and it's quite straightforward. And yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take, so I'll release this video in 2 parts. This is the first part, of course, packing it up, reporting the issue, and trying to show you guys what the issue was. But unfortunately, I couldn't, which is annoying. I really wanted that video for myself, just to be able to say to Richer Sounds, this is the issue, this is what I'm having, blah, 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 blah. But of course, it'll now get sent off. They'll look at it. They did a repair on it last year, and fingers crossed, it's straightforward, and they can just be like, we've done this repair. Hopefully there's no issues. And then in part 2, we can see what the issues are. And of course, I can let you guys know how it goes. But hopefully it doesn't take too long. I hope, I'm thinking about a week I'll be without one. So hopefully I can get back in here then, watching movies and all of that. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. And it's fortunately another Richer Sounds video. I've done one before, and of course I thought that would be the end of it. But at the same time, I guess if it's not echoing the fact to use Richer Sounds, you should, because you get warranty and all this service that I get to benefit from. Whereas if I'd ordered this from Amazon, I would be screwed right now. I'd be stuck on the manufacturer's warranty, however long that is, and after that, that is it. You're on your own, my friend. So always worth checking checking out Richer Sound. Really competitive prices, not a paid sponsorship, just a good company that I've used and all of that. And again, it's not their fault that this is the issue. It's a Denon thing, do you know what I mean? But they can only service it as best as they can. So fingers crossed they service it now and it all gets fixed for the next couple of years, obviously. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe there if you like what you see. And of course, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.